Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. In this video, we're going to be reacting to the big Ivory's live and her basically talking about how she felt about the prank. So basically, there was a prank on the new Baddies Midwest episode where Natalie and some of the other OG Baddies switched the name tags to where they had Lex and her in the same room. And she did not like that, okay?
Because I'm only going to say this one time. Okay. We picked those rooms a whole day before. That room was my room. I literally picked it a whole day before.
Wait a minute. Y'all, this is my first time seeing this, and I gotta compute this. I can't even carry the two. There is a baddie script at this point, and we're gonna find it. I don't care what nobody say. If y'all picked the rooms a day earlier, then why did you get mad? And why was Lex saying that's her room and she was already cooped up in another room? That doesn't... Natalie, you need to go back in the chambers, rub your chin together, and come up with a better concept than what Baddies is doing right now. Because this is pathetic. That is crazy.
I slept in the room already and everything by myself. We did the scene over to try to make it look like we were just getting to the house. And that was the whole reason why I fought her. Because you know this is not your room. You know it's not your room. So you let these motherfuckers come in here and be messy and switch the name tags knowing it's not your room. Like, she was in the room with Summer. So it was like, and then she was like, I'm not getting out of the room. She was like, I'm not getting out of this room. All right, so that's how I said, okay, so what's up? Because it's just straight to the fighting, because it's no conversation. Cause you know it's not your room. And y'all fucking with me. And then, but if y'all pay attention, before we even fought, they literally said it's a joke. They was like, it's a joke, we're just playing. And the bitch still didn't get out of my room. So what am I supposed to do? Line it up. But
Okay, Ivory fighting Big Lex because she said, this my room, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not mad at it because Lex, you were asking for it. What I am mad at, and what not mad, but what I don't think is right is Ivory feeling so much of a ways against the girls. Them girls are not your friends. But we'll talk a little bit more.
like I said, they thought it was a key, right? Everybody wanna and all of that. Okay. Cheers. You want to?
I need to purple because I just went crazy with tissues.
We gonna see. You know? And that's gonna determine if I break bitches' backs or not. I don't give a fuck.
That Ivory always looked like she in a room full of ops. Like, who are you side-eyeing like that with a me mug? Like, damn, girl. Like, I can never be out in public with you, bitch, because somebody gonna think you want to fade just off the way you looking at them. So let's talk about this whole name switching situation. The reason why I feel like Ivory shouldn't feel away, because these girls are not your friends. At the end of the day, it's a show, and Natalie is just doing her messy job. If anybody thinks that they're friends with Natalie while filming Baddies, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. That lady gonna do what she gotta do to make her show pop. She even at one point got into it with Jayla, which is supposed to be like her ace boon coon. Okay, so why do you think that these girls were gonna give you the respect and the honor of not playing producer games with you when you're just another cast member? Although you may be a hard-headed cast member because you hit hard and you probably knocked them upside their head, all is fair in the baddies game. That's just how I feel. I just feel like a lot of these girls in this baddies era would not survive on Bad Girls Club. You lucky that all they did was switch the names. And Bad Girls Club, bitch, they would have threw your bed in the pool. You wouldn't have had a bed. You wouldn't have had a room. Like, they do a lot on these shows over like the smallest of things, and it just trips me out because it's like, I remember watching older reality shows and they used to go to the extreme and the reaction was not even near how some of these girlies react. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Run fist close, hand the bitch. Ferrari played out, hand the bitch.
Drink my pinto cup, bitch up, you up, damn near, you up, ah! That is my song, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, say what you want about that Ivory, but she ain't with that song.
Why y'all in there? Clean that up and get out.
People laugh and shit, think all that shit be funny all the time. I hate being laughed at. I hate being like, and then this is another thing, like, I was telling them, y'all, like, honestly,
Hey, pick up all them toys.
I was telling them the whole season, like, I didn't
pick up like toys and
like Tasiki.
go in your room.
I was telling Tasiki, nigga,
Pick them
Anna.
toys.
Oh, that's your first mistake. Thinking you could trust Tasiki. Tasiki not friends to nobody but herself in the bag. Are you crazy? Now you're learning, At least she's learning, right?
Go in your room. Like, what you talking about?
Who else? Jaden, Akbar. Like, I was literally explaining to them every other day, like, how I didn't want to fight and I didn't want that image. Like, of course, everybody know I can fight already. Everybody got that. So I was telling them, like, I didn't want to be in drama all the time. Like, throughout this whole season, I didn't want to fight and all of that. Like, I wanted to show a different side. And, like, even I told them that. Like, even Natalie. I told Natalie that I wasn't going to come tweaking. Like, I wasn't going to throw pee on nobody. Shit like that. Like I said, I was going to behave myself.
She was going to give them that grace. Ivory a trip. That bitch said it like she doing you a favor. I'm not going to throw pee on you. We cool. I'm finna come in there. I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to be a lady. Okay? I'm not going to throw piss. I'm going to give you that grace.
And then, like, even me telling y'all that, I still got played with. I still got put in a situation to crash out after I told them I didn't want to. That's a problem. That's a fucking problem, and that's weird. And that's weird to me. And, like, in the midst of everything happening, in the midst of everybody changing name tags and all of that, them motherfuckers was laughing like that shit was funny. Like, I did not find that shit funny at all. And you're gonna see next episode, I was crying and all type of shit. I was really going through it because I didn't want that side to, I tried to, and I just.
We're gonna pause there. Now, I do see what she's saying with her. She, Ivy was trying to show a feminine side. She was trying to show a feminine side, right? So I get it. We saw all the rowdiness on that STV. We saw how you get butt wild, and we know how you could squabble. We know you could beat a bitch's ass. So she was trying to show another side of herself. I get that, but that's not why they casted you. They casted you to do some of the same stuff you were doing on LSTV on Zeus. I get what she was trying to do, though, because Ivory was basically trying not to be a crash out like ET was. She was trying to show that she can't fight, she can't squabble, but that's not all that is to her. So the fact that they sort of put her in a situation to where they forced her into squabbling, that's what triggered her and it made her mad. But I just don't like her taking it personal because that's the game of reality TV. Like, you really cannot take it personal. Like, I really don't think Natalie, although she knew they were going to get into a fight, I don't think that she went into the house and said, let me do this. I think she thought of it in a spurt of a moment for a key and to be messy as fuck. But do I think she sat down with the producers and they planned this out? No. And I think that's what Ivory and her mind is sort of thinking and concocting, and that's just not the case.
This on TikTok.
So when I was asking who the fuck moved the name tags and all of that, and it was nothing being said, nobody was saying anything. Everybody was so quiet. When Lex asked who moved the name tags, why you moving name tags, everybody was so fucking quiet. Nobody was ready to fight us, but y'all ready to watch the fight. Y'all just started all of this shit, but when we in y'all face asking, when I'm in y'all face asking something, nobody ready to. I don't get it. If you're gonna be messy, be messy. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? But everybody was in their confessionals. Oh, we moved the name tag. It's a jokey joke. It's this, it's that, right? But when I'm in y'all motherfucking face, nobody said anything. Bitch, I'm not laughing at motherfucking little. I'm not laughing.
You know what's crazy? I just peeped some. Ivory kind of look like Lex. Especially that wig. They look very similar. If y'all really want to be and shock the audience, you and Lex would team up. Because if you really think about it, you ain't got no real beef with that bitch. You really don't. She could teach you basketball. You could teach her boxing. You don't got real beef with that girl. Y'all really fought over Summer and some stupid thing of her not standing on business on a bus when y'all on y'all first team. Like, y'all don't have real beef with each other. She never tried to die. Like, y'all could really team up at this reunion and cause a ruckus. But the girlies don't know how to put their pride to the side.
The little when I'm fighting a bitch, I fought fucking 7 times. I keep fighting this tall ass bitch. I'm not laughing. Ain't nothing fucking funny, bitch. What the fuck is funny?
I know Lex about 9'7".
What the fuck is funny? What do you mean? Nothing's funny about it. The fuck? You bitches get in the field. You bitches get in the field. I didn't see none of them fighting though. None of them. Fuck. Over that shit. Gotta have it. Bitches didn't want to get in the field the whole season. Oh God, but coming in the house trying to shake shit up. Bitch, what? What are you talking about? No, it's nothing funny. The fuck? I don't find that shit funny. I don't give a fuck. And that's why not like that. But I cannot pretend to be fake. That's why, like I understand it's a TV show. I understand this is for your entertainment.
But I don't think Ivory's understanding that it's a TV show. I think she's still thinking that, you know, she should be given some sort of, like, not seniority, but sort of grace because she's trying to show a different side. When it's like, if that were the case, all the girls would be given the same grace. What makes you different?
I understand Natalie's a CEO. You feel me? She got to do shit to shake her show up. I get it. I understand. But guess what? In that moment when that shit was happening, Natalie did not once say to me, like, oh, Ivory, it's a joke. None of that. Like, when I was fighting that bitch back to back, rounds after rounds, Natalie was coming in the room telling me, like, oh, yeah, Lex a clout chaser. Like, she was, like, saying weird shit to me.
Natalie! We're going to have to get you. Natalie, come here!
Natalie, stop it!
Now, this is where I feel like Ivory's in the right. Natalie, you took it a little too far in that joke by instigating in the midst of the joke. They already was fighting. You didn't have to add fuel to the fire. Now that is where you take it a step too far, bitch. Although you still do your job as producing, this kind of gives you liberty to get touched. Now I see why Ivory wants to slap her. Now I see why. Because if it's a joke, tell me it's a joke. I still cannot understand to this minute in time as to why Natalie was scared to tell Ivory it was a joke. And that I did it. Like, what was Ivory gonna do? Hit you? I don't get it. I don't get why she was so scared. Let me tell you something about that E.T. E.T. You put hell and holy fear into that Natalie. She don't want to mess with nobody from South Central. It's because of you, bitch. I'm telling you. Now, she sort of speaks about not wanting to kiki around people she don't really mess with, because when it comes to that time, she go on a squabble. She's referring to probably Natalie's birthday and her not being in attendance because she was notably absent, and a lot of the other baddies were notably absent as well. And Ivory doesn't live too far from where the party took place. So there's that.
feel me? Like not giving, like she did that shit. You feel me? So it was like my brain wasn't thinking like it's thinking now. Like my brain wasn't thinking like it's thinking now. And that's why I didn't pop out to nobody parties or none of that, because I don't find the fake shit and like being around bitches that I don't like and all of that. I can't do it. Like, and then me, I just know certain bitches in that room I'm gonna put my hands on. So I cannot be able to like go in a room and a kiki with them, knowing I'm gonna choke the shit out of them when it's time. You feel me? So it's just I just don't want no parts, and it is what it is. Bitch, I'm on acids. I don't give a fuck. It's not over. Yeah. It's not over. I'm only so on their ass. I'm on their ass. I swear to God, I'm on their ass. Fuck them up. Cause it's like y'all, and then y'all laughed at me, like they laughed. They laughed. It wasn't like, okay, it's a joke. They didn't stop it. Like, okay, it's a joke. You know, it was like, no, y'all let it happen, bro. Y'all let that shit happen. Like, y'all didn't stop that shit or nothing, bro. Y'all let that shit happen. Y'all laughed about it. Y'all sat there and enjoyed that shit. So when I do it, enjoy it. I want y'all to enjoy everybody to enjoy it. I don't give a fuck. I know who did it. I watched the episode. Who did it? But that's like put hot sauce on them. What?
Okay, now for the end it there. This reunion is going to be very interesting. I will say that I feel like the ones to look out for this reunion going to be Ivory, Dolly, and Lex. I feel like them the bitches that's going to be there, that's going to have the most to prove. I'm interested to see Ivory versus Tasiki. And she. I'm kind of interested to see it. I still think Tasiki will take the W, though. I'm sorry. Ivory probably has been through some trauma, but not enough as Tasiki. Them hands are trauma built. You just cannot duplicate those. It's like engraved in the motherfucker. So it's like, that's why I don't think it's gonna go the way it's gonna go with her. But do I think she should fight Natalie? No. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. There's certain things when it comes to life and opportunities, that you gotta kind of play it smart and write a book. Meaning, if you fight Natalie, you're gonna become another ET. Versus maybe reading her and getting mad and not fighting her and say, we cool, but I ain't like that shit, and moving on and still be able to come back next season and keep your bag. Versus you squabbling her and Natalie trying her best to keep you off of next season. That's just how I feel. Sometimes you really got to bite that bullet. And this is a situation where I feel like fight everybody else but Natalie. That's just how I feel. Let me know what y'all think down below about this video. What y'all think about this scene and this whole redid scene, which I don't like too much. I know reality TV, they sort of redo scenes or put stuff on the show out of sequence. But the way that the scene turned out, it made us now knowing this, make the scene seem more fake than I thought. Let me know what y'all think down below. And we're our babies.
No personal thing.